John Elway, and he blatantly was just like, yeah, not picking Josh Allen was a fucking mistake. I don't know how many times I've said that shit on this show alone, but thank you. Huge fucking mistake. Not picking Josh Allen, taking Bradley Chubb. Good player. Josh Allen's a fucking generational talent up there in Buffalo. And if he was in Denver, I don't give a fuck what any Bronco fan says. Even Bree is trying to give me this stupid bullshit like they don't think Josh Allen would be that good in Denver. It's only because he went to Buffalo. What the fuck ever. If Josh Allen was in Denver, everybody would have a Josh Allen jersey. They fucking love him. He's like a reincarnated fucking John Elway that can move even better. Blah, blah, blah. Every fucking woman in Denver would have a fucking jersey on. Trying, oh my God, Josh Allen is so hot. That fucking bullshit. So I don't want to hear any of that shit. All right, Josh Allen should have been the pick in Denver, and even John knows.
Man, speaking of the video, let's go ahead and transition and show that real quick. John Elway talking about why not drafting Josh Allen was his biggest mistake as GM. Take a look.
Josh Allen, I feel like he is exactly your type.
I know, he is. And believe me, last year I played with him, and I'm wondering how long is it going to take him to realize that I passed on him and took Bradley and Chubb instead?
Yeah, it's crazy.
And it took him 2.5 holes to bring it up and I loved him, right?
Yeah.
But it just didn't
he was your
work
type.
out,
That's
he
the
was
one.
my
Yeah.
type, and you're right. That was probably my biggest mistake of my GM days was not taking Josh.
And look, he said he loved him, but he was scared, and he's scared because of this guy named Paxton Lynch. Fuck. Paxton Lynch destroyed multiple drafts for quarterbacks. So, they started going the reload quarterback with Case Kizum and, Joe Flacco and Teddy Bridgewater and God fucking knows who else. So that obviously didn't work. So, hopefully this Bo Nix pick can solidify the position here in Denver a little bit. But there's also part of me. There's also part of me that wants them to absolutely nosedive and for him to be absolutely terrible so they can get the first pick and draft Shedeur.
Oh.
And they can't do that because there's no more fucking bonus babies in the NFL. You can absolutely draft 2 quarterbacks in back-to-back drafts. They can just get rid of his ass and just trade him something or something. Now, he didn't work here, but he might work for you. They did that with Josh Rosen and Kyler Murray back in the day. Rosen went. He played all year, sucked. And they picked Kyler Murray with the first pick. And that would be perfect, too, because then Prime wouldn't need to leave Boulder. He could just come on down and watch Shedeur play whenever he wants. So, it just keep the party going here and make Colorado the mecca that it is because this place kicks ass. So the Broncos can have Shedeur and Coach Prime can stay in Boulder and everything can be great. I think that if the Broncos do struggle, I'm going to be clamoring for this. I'm not just going to be saying it. Like, if you don't do it, you're fucking stupid. Like, don't go 2-7, don't go 2-15 or like 2-14 and then win the last game of the season and have everybody talking about how important it is to compete and all that fucking bullshit and then not get Shedeur. Like, no, just tank. If we're really this shitty, tank, get rid of all the high-priced veterans, have a ton of cap space to build around Shedeur Sanders in the future, ship off old Bo Nix to wherever the fuck ever, and roll with the future. That's what I hope it happens, bro, because the worst thing I think it could happen is a 4-13 season, and Bo is okay but not great, and then all of a sudden you don't move forward with a different quarterback, and Shedeur goes to the fucking Raiders or someone. And then you have to play against his ass for 15 years. Shedeur and Patrick Mahomes in the same fucking, and Justin Herbert. And we got Bo Nix and, a sack full of assholes over here, dog. It's just not going to work.
I could see both scenarios. But when you said Raiders, that's ironic. Don't Deion and AP, aren't they cool? Aren't Deion and AP
cool? And Vegas kicks ass.
Man.
You know damn well if Shedeur went to Vegas, then fuck. Oh, you think Max Crosby would be like, over here? Over here, Shedeur. Fucking hey, man. Absolutely. So we can't let that happen.